Welcome back, Taurus. This is going to be the September 2025 monthly reading for the sign of Taurus. Cross watchers are welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this doesn't resonate, check other signs. This is once again for the sign of Taurus or collective sun, moon, rising, and Venus. For the sign of Taurus. As always, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Roles can be reversed as I do not read gender, so apply those as they fit. Let's get started, Taurus. We've got trust the niggle. What is the nigging feeling trying to tell you? Okay. We've got adjustments are required, so the third quarter moon. And we've got focus, waxing good this moon. All right, so Taurus, this is telling me that you're being very, very intuitive this month, okay? There is something that is you're possibly working on, some sort of either project or a love affair or some sort of relationship that might be coming in that is going to require you to truly trust your intuition, your discernment, and stay focused and make adjustments as they are needed. Okay. I feel like some of you really are tapping into that nudging that you get when you feel like something is not really the right way, or if you're getting some sort of intuition and it's telling you that it doesn't feel right. I feel like you guys are really tapping into that this month. You're not allowing anything to cloud your judgment. And so because of that, you are going to be doing those adjustments that are required to make things even and on a better wavelength. Okay, let's see what message the angels have for you this month, Taurus. What overall message does the angels have for the sign of Taurus? Spirit, please give me clear and concise messages to convey to the sign of Taurus this month. What overall message? Let's see, we've got windfall of abundance. Okay. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life's purpose, health, and charitable work. So this tells me that there's some sort of business venture that you might be going into where um you're trying to make a you're going to be making an investment, but before you make the investment, you're being asked to really make sure that you're confident into what you're putting your time and money into, so that you can be abundant, right? Because sometimes we lose focus and we don't really pay attention to the fine print. And so I'm being told, pay attention to the fine print if you are making some sort of financial investment. If this is in the love spectrum, then you need to make sure that you look at the signs, look at the red flags, if there are any, look at the green flags, right? Weigh your pros and cons when you're getting to know someone. And so you're going to trust, you have to trust that that intuition that we naturally have, so that we can then adjust to what it is that is coming in for us, and we don't lose sight of what's really meant for us, and we don't avoid the messages that are coming through by our higher powers and or ancestors. Okay, as far as your health, I'm hearing take care of your health this month. So some of you may be working towards a better health lifestyle. Some of you are, either joining gyms, or you're losing weight, or you're really focused on eating healthier. I do see that in here. You're staying more focused on what it is, longevity, right? You're more focused on making sure that you are stretching your life as far out as possible by making those necessary changes that your body is already asking you to do. Okay. I do see that. All right, so let's pull three of these oracle cards to see what we get. So October. So the month of October could be very, very pivotal for you. You may either go into the business and or make the um, offer that you want to do in October. A lot of you, I'm getting home buying, so I don't know if somebody's home buying and this will take place in October. Maybe you have a closing in October, or you have some sort of deadline for October. Either way, if you're going to start a new venture, whether that's health, financial, or if you are looking to get into something a little bit more committed, for those who are in a relationship or are looking to meet someone, this can all happen in the month of October. Okay, we are now in August, so that'll be a couple of months from now. So you still have some time to definitely make sure that everything is all the ducks are in a row. Okay. You've got thrones, so position of authority. So I feel like some of you are really going to be making some sort of like pivotal changes in your life that will give you like a step above other people, right? If you are in some sort of job where you're going to be looking to possibly move into something higher within the actual corporation, then this is going to happen, and it could possibly happen in October. So some of you may get a raise, or some of you may get a promotion, and this will all happen in October. If you are looking to do something as far as some sort of business, or investing in some financial possibilities, it's going to catapult you into a better position overall. Okay. And we finally have dog close up. So pleasure with a close friend. Some of you may be going into business with a close friend, right? Or you can be taking a relationship that you had with a really close friend that has now kind of taken the steps to level up to potentially something romantic. Or you have a friend who might, come out and say, hey, I really do see you in a different light. Is it possible that we can, um, talk about it? Or are you interested in me like I'm interested in you? I feel like all of this is going to be happening in October, and dogs are just naturally very loyal. So this person could be very loyal, very trustworthy. They are going to bring in a sense of stability, a sense of just love and comfort for you. So the idea of a business proposition with a friend is not necessarily a bad one in this case. And also, if you are planning on being with someone that you already know, or if you are in a commitment with a friend or someone who started off as a friend and is now kind of progressing to a higher level, spirit is telling you that this person is very loyal and trustworthy. Okay. All right. So let's see what tarot has to say for us for the month of Taurus. For the month of September, Taurus. Let's see what tarot messages we have for you for the month of September. Let's see. I love this for you. The first one you got is the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, seriously, to start off your tarot card with the Wheel of Fortune is phenomenal. Again, if you are planning on going into some sort of financial business venture, okay, this is your opportunity. You will see financial abundance. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is just the best card to get if you are planning on making any type of financial financial moves in your life. Okay, they represent fate. So this is something that's divinely guided. This is something that is going to happen. It's a turning point in your life. Okay, so whatever you decide to do, is going to really shift the way your life is, and going to give you the opportunity to manifest things that you want to truly create an abundance as well. Okay. What do we have next? We've got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, she is naturally very, independent, and she is of clear mind, does not judge. Okay. She's very stern, and just has a clear insight of what it is that she wants to do. I feel like that is how you're going into the month of September. You have a very clear direction on what it is that you want to manifest in your life, and bring forth for your future. So I'm pretty certain that you are clear on what you're looking for the month of September, and what it is that you decide to work on, whether that's a new love affair, or if you're in a commitment, you're pretty certain what it is that you want the next steps to be, or if you are in some sort of financial venture or entrepreneurship, you are very clear on what your goals are. And I feel like that's the level head that we are coming into September with. Okay. You've got the King of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Pentacles is the most stable and practical king in the deck. Okay, he's all about his money. He is focused. He is about his bag. Okay, the King of Pentacles holds on to his money. He makes sure he does great investments. All right, so he's not out here losing sight of anything. All right, very successful, somewhat materialistic, but in this case is not a bad thing. You are coming into September with leadership abilities, okay, that are going to provide stability for you in the future. So I feel like you're very level-headed when it comes to your finances, specifically this month, Taurus. Okay. You've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is fast and rapid communication, or changes that are coming into your life very quick. So I do feel like whatever adventure you decide to go through, whether this is going to be some sort of love, or if we're talking about finances, which your reading gives me more finance than love. We do have a sprinkle of love here. So I mean, if love is what you're looking forward to, this is going to be coming in rapid for you for the month of September, possibly starting in September and then catapulting in October with this October card. The same goes for your finances. So if you are really venturing in the finance portion of your life for the month of September, you're going to see rapid movements and success starting October, you're starting September, but really seeing it in October. So it's going to take a month's time before you start seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay. Your next card is the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you're still kind of weighing out all your options, right? This card is a card that tells you don't bring too much attention to yourself. Okay. But if it also talks about asking for help if you need it. We've already said that we, should trust ourselves, right? We should trust our intuition, right? And so don't bring too much attention to yourself, because this newfound success could also bring unwanted people around you. So I think that's where it's what it's given me. It's just given me, take it easy, be humble, don't go too crazy. Try not to talk to too many people about your business ventures. I'm getting that you should keep this to a minimum. So don't talk about your next move. Keep your next moves private. All right. Not everyone's in your corner. And that's what I'm hearing with this. Not everyone's in your corner, and not everyone is going to be happy about your success. So your business ventures or your love affairs or your the relationships that you want to build, keep them to yourself. You don't want to tell too many people because things fall through the cracks. And some people are just envious, and things won't pan out for you if you tell a lot of people your business. Okay, so I just feel like we want to make sure that we keep things somewhat private so that things can come to fruition, is what I'm getting with that card. Okay, all right. I love this for you, Taurus. You're working towards your bag, and I love that. I love that. You've got the excuse me, the Emperor. So you're standing in your power. Okay, the Emperor is the boss. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries as well. Okay, the Emperor represents Aries. He is very authoritative. He's all about structure. He's all about control. Okay, again, leadership keeps screaming in your reading. So you're very much in your leadership stance this month with whatever you do, right? You're very confident. You're very positive in what it is that you want to do. You're very focused and determined. And so the Emperor just symbolizes your sense of authority with whatever it is that you're putting your mind to this month. Okay. I feel like it's also taken me back to the sense of assertiveness that you are showing in these other cards. I just feel like this month you're going in for the gusto, okay, because you want that to manifest in the months to come. Okay. All right, one last card. Wow, we've got the Nine of Cups. So here, the Nine of Cups, he's very much content and fulfilled with what he is, the Nine Cups he just had. Okay, this man is extremely happy. Okay, he is about to complete his 10 of Cups. He's very close to completion. He's not there, but he is happy to where he is because he's achieved that much. Okay, and he has manifested what is coming to him. So he's waiting to manifest that 10th cup, but in the interim he is extremely happy and satisfied with what he's gotten so far. And I feel like that's what you're gonna be this month, Taurus. You're going to be so content, so satisfied to look back and say, oh my God, I got this far. Thank you for all that you've given me, right? And thank you for taking me where I'm going. Thank you for opening up paths that I didn't know existed. Thank you for, you're going to be very grateful, very satisfied with where you are so far. Okay. I do feel a sense of greed with this card. So just be careful not to get too caught up in your successes, right? Stay humble, like I said previously, stay humble, but always stay focused on what it is that you are trying to manifest and bring into your life, which you're well on your way. Taurus, that's all I have for you for the month of September. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I shall see you in the next one. Namaste. Bye.